Everybody, Karibu. Thank you very much for coming to accompany us. And we are here, as Clifford said, to announce the squad for these two games in FIFA Serie. We will play in Rwanda. And we are, I announced me? Yeah. It's okay, the voice you hear well, yeah? Huh? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, we decided to bring in the squad 25 players only, to give opportunity to most of the players can play maybe in the two games, even some minutes. And this is the following players. Aishi Manula from Assam, FC. Jonah Amosi from Pamba, Gigi. Suberi Foba from Assam FC. Mohamed Musa from Mashuya FC. Twalib Nuru from Assam FC. Bakari Nsimu from Coastal Union. Elias Lamek from Assam FC. Hashi Mnoga from Salford City. Nixon Kibabage from Simba Sport Club. Bakari Manguanieto from Young Africans. Mohamed Hussein, Young Africans. Ibrahim Abdullah Baka, Young Africans. Yusuf Kagoma, Simba Sport Club. Kelvin Nation, Pamba Gigi. Mudatir Yaya, Young Africans. Novatos Miroshi, Gotsepe, Turkey. Alphonse Mabula, Shamaki in Azerbaijan. Faisal Salum, Hassan FC. Simon Suba, Altalava, Iraq. Kelvin John, Aalborg, Denmark. Idi Suleiman, Hassan FC. Charles Momboa, Floriana, Malta. Terrin Alarakia, Rochdale FC. Paul Peter, JKT. And Suleiman Mwalimu, Simba Sport Club. We want to building, or continue to building this team, but as well, I cannot hide. One of the goals we discussed to have is to improve the FIFA ranking. And to improve the FIFA ranking, we need to winning games. And for me, there are no friendly games. For me, there are football games. And every single game, we will try to win the game. And the goal is go there, compete. I not promise we will win the two games, but I want to win the two games. And I want to put the pressure to the players to win the place in the team, to winning game, or get result, or play well. Because sometimes winning, sometimes it's accident. There are things, as a coach, you cannot manage, you cannot control. A bad decision, the referee, and mistake for the goalkeeper. But yes, show a good commitment, a good game model, try to winning the game with the fair play. This is the idea, and will be always the idea. Sometimes, for sure, we will not get good result, and I will not put the excuse. No, it's a friendly game, doesn't matter. No, me and always matter, because now in national team, in a league team, you have next week revanche. Next week you can, but the national team, you have waiting two months to get two games, and you don't have too much time to work. I think the big work is in video scouting, analysis, communication with the players. Everything is a big job you can do in the office, not in the training pitch. But I hope, and this is my mentality, and this is my responsibility with the technical bench, with all the people who work in TFS, pass this mentality. I think it's up to you to analyze, but you show in African Cup of Nations this mentality. This is related to FIFA date. Yeah. I'm very pragmatic, very realistic. I cannot change. I cannot change. I will die with my love for football to play this. But like I say, I'm pragmatic. If we play like we play Morocco, Tunisia, Nigeria, sometimes you cannot make high pressure, you cannot, because you play with a high level team, and we need to be realistic where we are. But in the meantime, is tactics and strategic depend the opponent as well. You're thinking, for example, on 70% for you, but 30% you need to analyze the opponent, and it depends the opponent. It depends the circumstance. What we play. If I honestly, I will go to Rwanda to play FIFA series, and we not play like defending in back. No, my friend. We try to apply this idea, but I cannot go play final with Morocco and say, no, very realistic. We know. But the idea is that to continue with my philosophy, who get result, and try to add and change the mentality of the Tanzanian player, and probably the Tanzanian people as well, because the Tanzanian people may be thinking, no, we are not player in this level to play. Yeah, okay. But what we need to convince the player believe in themselves, believe in the idea, and give all possibilities to perform, because results don't come in from the sky, from God, with all my respect. No, results coming from organization, professionalism, structure, a lot of things, and after players' quality. This is the plan we put with TFF, with the president, with the general secretary, with the board, and now with the director of selection. We need to support this player with good condition, good traveling, good infrastructure, be professional, and with that, I'm sure we can compete. But we cannot think now. Sometimes people say, Coach, finally African Cup of Nations. I say, my friend, put the feet in the land. We're building, we will play the next African Cup of Nations with our fans. We'll try to, but we need to respect and to know in which level we are. But the idea, the football idea, you see, me, I'm working in Yanga, play like that. Go to Singida, play like that. Go to the national team, play like that. I cannot change, because I believe in myself. I believe in this idea of the football. I still say football is owned for the fans, not for the journalists, not for the coaches, not for the fans. It's not fans. We don't have job, ni you, ni me, ni nothing. We need to show something to the people. For that, I asking always to the player, guys, we need to not die, give to the last inside the pitch for the fans. And my philosophy is, to winning game, you have a lot of way to winning games. But if you play better, or you play good football, you have more possibility to winning game than if you defend. This is my idea. And I will try to do this 100%. Before, I know you starting the question, the idea, what we selected this group of players is to keep the team structure like we keep and we have an African Cup of Nations in Morocco, and starting to give some opportunities to new players when they showcase us their capability, their abilities, and starting to work with the vision for the 27 African Cup of Nations, which will be not too far in that. This is the idea. It will be, even for the next months, will be a player who are not in the list, but there are a player who I didn't call because we know these players. They was there. Everybody have the opportunity, will have the opportunity. As you know, when you coach in a club, you have 20 players in the list and you need to play 11. Here is similar. The inconvenience for a national team, you have only 2 games every 2 months. And we need to be very, very careful how we choose. There are some protocols to choose the players, especially we take in account how many games they play in the last at least 45 days, the performance, the level we show in the last 45 days, and as well is depend the tactical system, the game model we will implement every competition, and sometimes there are players who fit in these systems and players no. But in general, this is the idea to be clear. And we prepare as well, and we are starting to work with a big strategy to have a list of around 55, 60 players to be in our radar, to have, for example, 5 players in each position, and we will follow. We created the Department of Scouting and Video Analysis. We will follow these players. Players should be abroad or inside the country and playing in our league as well. And from there, we are starting this process to select the player with obviously some protocol